Good morning, Conformity, indeed. Ugh. Let's see here. Other than I just about got this place ready to be fully brought up to snuff. Like I said, replacement costs and everything else. Like shit. Replace trash bags, replace food, replace... These damn raccoons are coming in like 5 frickin' deep. I frickin' was sleeping on with my dang food tote with the lid on it. It doesn't lock though, that's the problem. It just snaps on. So if it locked, it wouldn't be such a pain in the ass, but I'm gonna do something about it. I don't care if I got a frickin', I don't know if tape will frickin' do it. But anyway. I knocked everything off my desk. I had it kind of like as a table too set up, so kind of like, anyway. I'm not giving the grand tour right now. I just woke up about 15-20 minutes ago, so I'm literally working on my first cup of coffee and smoking my tobacco. Yeah, I could roll one, but I've ran into people who thought that was a joint. You know when you're being profiled. And I know I'm not the only one that has to go through this bullshit. Oh, that's like yesterday I found out one manager's got a problem with me at Subway, and I've always been a paying customer. Again, same story. Like, what is the problem here? Obviously someone's talking. It's some serious shit that's misleading some people. One more reason why I do have a handful of other police officers out here that actually know the nature and depth of the situation and how fucked it is at this point. They definitely know it's just a gossip mill. Yes, there's been people out there trying to catch me on YouTube doing something illegal, and they see me smoking tobacco out of something like this, and it doesn't matter what the hell. Why do you think that's back to why I said I'm smack someone with a bag of tobacco. They should. They should come here and let me just bop them with some tobacco. Now this is what I'm smoking right there. Bop. It's because you see it in a glass bowl does not mean it's fucking weed. It does not mean it's drugs. That is some bullshit. And how much these papers cost? $1. And I chain smoke if I roll cigarettes. I chain smoke. It's the reason why I went with a small bowl to smoke tobacco out of. Try to keep my own smoking habit down. Because I smoke like a chimney when it comes down to cigarettes. That's just half as bad when I tear the filters off. And it's still the same shit. And how do I know that? I don't know. If you roll through a couple of my videos, there's been plenty of times where I'm just sitting there smoking frickin' rolled cigarette. People think it's a joint. Right there in my camera. With the camera rolling, so. Oh, shit. But yeah, I'm like at the last round here. Then I can give the grand tour. It's not quite up to my standards where I want it, but then again, I have been basically cleaning up after 4 other people's bullshit. Well, luckily all of them went where they needed to, so I'm not worried anymore, but I still had to clean up the mess afterward. And not add in the raccoons getting into everything every fucking night. So it's like, I'm just, as you can tell, kind of just sick and tired of it. But I know what to do about it. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Charlie's sitting inside at the neighbor's place. He's starting to get overly latchy. He's at the age of wanting to climb on shoulders and ride along, just like his mother. He's right at the age I'd be doing at least some leash training, not necessarily harness, but at least get him used to the leash. I'm not going to sit there and buy a baby harness for him. No. No, he's not old enough for harness training, but he's old enough for the leash. He's old enough to learn paws versus claws. No claws. Oh boy, you know. I swear, still ended up waking up too late for the dang food box because the dang raccoon's been keeping me up all fucking night. That was just crazy. I can't believe they came through and even wrecked my dang fire pit and everything. Which I'm debating if I'm gonna be keeping it here or not. It kind of works out if I had to ever dry out the mattress or anything, but you know, alternative lifestyles is sometimes a bitch when it comes down to it. But you know, add in like America's Pride, Profiling and Prejudice. It's like my science department at this point. When have I done a science video? How long has it been since I've done a science video other than prototyping? You know? And I have people use up my cat's medicine. Fucking CBD oil for my dang cat. For Widow. For his pain management. People don't get it. So that's add that in something. That's like $30 to replace that whole thing. And the fucking dude was just sitting there spraying it into his mouth left and right. And I'm like, dude, that's not how it works. If it's not working, then it's not gonna work. And that's for my cat. I'm like trying to put my foot down. Retards like that. Without them fucking flipping it back and making me out to be the bad guy because I have to put my foot down. This is another reason I frickin' keep to myself. And even these groundhogs don't have any fear. They were up over here earlier. Neighbors and people in the dang other side of the fence there in the parking lot. Yeah. I'm still kind of amazed how much I've managed to make out of this little space. I also know that I want my standards up, which is where I'm finally at. Like I said, I'm finally at the point where I can raise the bar. Now just experimenting with how to orientate things and how to keep critters out effectively, and that's about all it takes. Other than that, I still got a real bad sixth sense that the area's burnt out. If I wanted to try to actually make any fucking money with my guitar busking, I'd have to go probably clear to the promised land, clear on the other side of town basically. This area's been burnt out. They had a whole other round of new drug addicts come through. New faces I've never seen. When I've been the only guy out here, and suddenly all these people are like bum rushing places all over again, and then the managers get an attitude and cut everyone that they think is homeless out. I'm like, good God, I'm still paying for the office. I am still paying to rent a room that has been taken over by my fucking roommate. And she tried to claim she was my girlfriend to the police. I'm getting real sick and tired of this bullshit, you can tell. That is $200 a month that should have been going into savings so I would have enough for a deposit and everything. Because I know I need to get into a place by winter. I could dig in here, but like I said, the area itself is burnt out. It only took about a month of a bunch of new faces trying to hit every spot around here, and that's another reason why I haven't been out with my guitar, because it's just been bum rush after bum rush out there. I pull my guitar out, and then there's 5 people showing up out of nowhere, sitting there asking people for money when I'm the only one actually doing anything. Like, good God. I wonder why I got a little bit of an attitude going about shit. I'm that son of a bitch knocked my damn paper clip down. So anyway, just a bunch of pet peeve, and I got the people that at least know what I'm doing, and the gossip mill's been reduced down to maybe less than a handful of people. I haven't did another PR run, public relations run, and some damage control at the bar again. Paying customer style. It's like, I don't bum. That rumor literally, that rumor plus the drug rumor has killed, oh yeah, and the crazy rumor. Those 3 rumors alone have basically killed my ability to create, independent income. I'm allowed to make up to $80 before I have to report to Social Security on that. I'll let you know if I ever do, believe me. Because I've been basically playing for donations, not money at this fucking point. Shit. Like, someone's more likely to drop a bag of food or something than cash. What do I need cash for at this point? I need to go to the thrift store. I need to get new shoes. These things are done for. I need to replace tools too. Because I can't make anything without tools. Tell you what, nothing cleans these dang little cat containers that I really wanted to use for the science department, but once again, I don't have any tools to do anything. So you can kind of just imagine where I'm sitting at this point. I just can't believe it. I'm basically sitting here half twiddling my thumbs, just knowing that I'm at like one sweep through here, done. Get the trash taken to the bin, into the dumpster tonight. Make sure I do it this time. And then get the cans over to my friend that takes them to the recycling center and all that. So you don't get much for them in Ohio, but still not bad. Better than nothing. Yeah, my can pile's getting a little, just a couple cans over. In other words, about I only drank 3 beers a day tops, so of course yesterday I did drink a little bit more just because I was just getting like instant sober out of fucking nowhere over and over again. Probably from the brain damage. That's what's been going on. I was actually trying to get a little bit of my drink on yesterday. Actually freaking celebrate the fact I've got this much done, Shit. So, I don't know. I don't know basically how to restart from here, how expensive it will be just to get everything I need replaced. And yeah, it'd be, not even my other support lines are all like, yeah, I deserve more than this. I deserve to have a place and all that. I deserve to have the procedure and protocol done in the first place. The goddamn motherfucking gives me a new social security number and changed the legal name 100%. Instead of the government just kind of changing it just because they found, an imposter using it. While I'm in Canadian custody, there was still someone running around using my information. I was in Canadian custody at that point, facing deportation. And the only reason I didn't get deported and they gave me an extra month was because they found out someone was using my shit while I was in their custody. Now, why no one but the government seems to believe that is half the problem. That means I got no family support. I've got, give or take, hit or miss on the community level support. The members of the community that are aware of my situation fully. Not all of them are, but... So that means, I'm not even supposed to be doing anything other than applying for a new social security number, hey widow, and doing the name change. And then poured over my education and proper medical records, which I'm already got that part ready. Fuck. So it's a mess. And it's technically not my mess. Not even legally my mess. Oh yeah, buddy. Plop. You just plop right over. Widows. See yourself. Like I said, sorry about the mess. But that about covers it. There ain't much anything else that I can really nothing else I can really do except for kind of just let the storm pass, basically, or wait till everything something pans out. And yeah, I still need to make a damn straight line trip and jump through some hoops, but I also know what kind of day that's going to be. Here's another thing. I'm not going to be moving in with people anywhere because of the same reason. Just like the same shit happened with my last three girlfriends at this point. Well, Shelly at least. Oh, I just named that, but anyway. At least Shelly friggin' gets 90% of it. She's a little autistic spectrum on that. Doesn't understand how many hoops I really have to jump through, but she knows there's too many hoops for her to count. That's what. But at least she gave me a little bit of support on that, Meanwhile, my last two exes just basically telling me to shut up about it. I'm like, see if I help you fucking get to any of your appointments then. Because y'all fucking treated me like I was a mental health case, thinking I'm gonna go see a quack or something. No, I gotta go see a brain doctor, otherwise known as a neurologist. That's the sound of those critters probably ripping apart what's left of my bread that I had. Fucking replacement cost. Anyway, I'm just digressing at this point, so peace.